Where'd we leave off? Right. To get at the speed sensor, I gotta get the dust cover off. Sometimes these smaller bolts are deceiving. So we get a 7 and an 8. See which one works. Start with the 8. Oh, it's an 8 for sure. Right. Wow. Battery's getting a little tired, a little weak. There it is, 3 of them. And then we got our little plate off. Speed sensor looks like it's a little Allen key. I'm guessing 5 or 6. Allen key set. What are you guessing? Let's try 5. No, it's not. Let's go at 4. Not 4. So it's gotta be 5. Maybe it's English. 5/32? No, definitely not. 3/16. Ah! Whoever said 3/16 gets the prize. Gotta do this carefully. We don't want to bust anything. There we go. There's usually a little washer, but I don't see one. And same with taking it out. You want to massage it slowly. Persuade it to start. There we go. It's coming. See that? It's got a little gently, easy. Twisting it and pulling, twisting and pulling. Doesn't seem to be working very well. Prying, twisting, prying, twisting, prying. Oh, come on, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. All right, now we're gonna guess what the axle nut size is. Now, GM and Saab, 32. Ford, probably 33.5. Oh, it's 32. Needs to warm up. Well, I'm gonna undo that bolt back there to at least give me some slack. Ford likes 8. There it is. It's also painted orange for some reason. Unsnap these little, hang on. Cyclo Super Silicon Spray, 200% more. We're getting a little low on it. Wish we'd had 400% more. It was like the bottomless can would be even better. Where are we? Oh, right here. Spray those little plastic bits down. All right, there we go. We got one. There we go. It was because it's facing the other way. And before we forget, let's just soak those again. Good, we got some slack on this, so we should be fine. Let's work on the top. It's a 15. See if our gun warmed up enough. Yeah, we almost lost the camera there because of the air hose. Well, it had enough for that. Yeah, well, cool. The nut is still on that, so I'm not pounding the bolt. There it is. Yeah, we can spin it out. Yay. Try the axle again. 32. And there it is. Now, you notice I didn't bring a drift punch or anything because this axle nut does not have the little keyway that you crinkle in to keep it seated. Put it back on a little bit. Just tap it loose. There we go. This guy can come out. This whole upper control arm assembly is like some kind of weird. We got adjustment nut here, adjustment nut there, adjustment nut here. So, as I was talking to myself, I reminded myself that the driver's side and the drinker side are different for the upper control arm. The upper control arm on the driver's side has really, it's like one piece. This thing is like 3 pieces. We got this, whole hub thing, and we got the arm up here. Let me move this out of the way. And we have a piece under the arm for the alignment adjustments. And we have more alignment adjustments up where it attaches to the frame. On the driver's side, I bought this extra set of cam bolts so that you can adjust it on that side because it doesn't have this fully adjustable 2 nuts and 1 bolt adjustment nonsense. So I'm gonna get my money's worth from this alignment, that's for sure. Let me get you in there. See, up in there, it is starved for grease. The lower part just comes off. Like these bolts should come off, right? And that bolt to slide it. Sure, let's see, we might be able to get this guy off. What size are those? Oh, it's 21. Yeah, that came loose. That came loose. Oh yeah, you can see that thing's ready to pop. Oh, is that a nylon? There's a bit of nylon in there. Take a close look in there. You can see nylon at the end. This other bolt up here is a through bolt. Let me bring you in. So this bolt up here, that one right there, is a through bolt. Put some light in there. Reach the camera around, you can see this bolt pulls it, slides it back and forth, and these are just to hold it in place. That is the caster adjustment. What the heck are we doing to get the ball joint out? All right, so we take a paint marker and mark the bolts to mark the threads so we can get it close. This is a 17. Oh, I see it slotted. All right, so the bolt is actually slotted and meant to come off. Oh, wrong direction. There we go. Let's see this guy come out all the way. Let's bring you in here first. So here's what we're doing. That bolt is an adjustment back and forward, which moves, I think, the caster. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. And we got two bolts here, we got one here, and here, two studs. And that, just loosening them allows this thing to move back and forward. But we got this thing under tension because of the shock. So we're trying to get this piece out here. So that's what we're doing. Oh my goodness, this is in there good, isn't it? And we might have to use two pry bars, one to kind of push this down and, well, how about that? There it goes. There it is. It's free. Ooh, we got a situation here. We got a little seal thing that is loose. Look at that. Okay, what we got going on here is we got that little piece of rubber that came off the CV axle. So it's keeping crud out of the hub. Not anymore. Just perfect. I don't want to replace the CV axle just for that freaking little seal. It's just one thing after the other on these old rigs. As a famous YouTuber once said, we'll just pretend we didn't see that. But we can get at this guy if we might be able to even pull this CV axle. Might want to see what's going on. Squirt some stuff in there right now. Give it something to drink. It doesn't want to go anymore. There we go. Come on. That's hanging up on my jacket. Oh my goodness. We're ready to get at the ball joint. We need some snap ring pliers. Get this snap ring off. Get ourselves a proper drift punch and a proper cold chisel. We might be able to bring this guy around. There we go. Now, we're gonna use the snap ring plier. I got a set of dedicated sizes, but they make a one size fits all with little extension tips. I got those too because it seems like no matter what size you got, it's the wrong one. These guys are internal or external. You change them up by changing which side you put the little screw on. Squeeze to open. Let's see if it works. Now the axle's in the way. Who would have guessed? Who would have guessed? Let's see if we can't get the axle out now. Or at least out of the way enough. There's got to be a direction where this thing just comes right out nicely. Maybe we have to turn the steering wheel. I don't. I'm almost there. Kind of. Now it's hung up. Well, this is not good. What? Now I'm stuck. Oh my goodness. This does not want to come out. Well, I still might be able to. Nope. Well, maybe with the bigger ones I can get this angle. Oh, there we go. Got it. Let's see if we can get this guy back in. Oh, shit. And now, let's see if we can knock this with a and get the knuckle loose. There we go. Now we can get the whole thing out and just be mindful of this. It's getting heavy. This thing does not want to come out still. Let's put the top one back in there. Try and hang this back on the upper one so it doesn't fall off, and yank our bead sensor off. All right. Now, swing that out of the way. Swing this guy out of the way. How about swing them both out of the way? Now, yeah, this one is not looking good. Look, this is out. So what were we doing? This is not looking good at all. I should replace it. I should replace it. Let's get the lower one in anyway and get the upper one in on order. Oh, look at this. Look at that. All right, this is why we have to replace this, by the way. Now we got a ball joint 3-in-1 service set. Get this guy out of the freaking way. Well, this one seems to have lost all its bunginess. And this guy, yeah, this will work. All right, so the ball joint press has all these parts to it. You got the press part, which is just like a, you know, you turn it down and it pushes. So it's got to push that guy out. That guy's stuck in there. There's the retaining ring groove. This is the bottom plate that once you get it in, it's holding it up against the arm. Now you need these sort of tube sleeves so that the whole thing could pass through. So this receiver bit has a big enough hole so that the bolt part fits through. That receiver bit sits here, and the press part has an opening to allow the bolt to go through as well. So that sits on there. That sits on there. And it all needs to be perfectly square and straight and vertical and uh-oh. One camera down. And we got the CV axle that doesn't want to cooperate with us. So again, we want to get this thing as square as we can. And right now it isn't. You could run this down using a impact, but I don't recommend it. I like to feel it in case anything is just getting cockeyed or giving you too much resistance. Like right now, it's kind of cockeyed. Either that or this cup is on the lip and it's not. Yeah, let's loosen it up and see if we're not like centered or something. Now it isn't gonna look straight because control arm's not straight. That is good. Oh boy, not giving. It is not giving. Just might be that this thing's just pressed in really good. So we're gonna just have to wail on it. Go ahead and try the impact. 21 is the size. Well, the cup looks okay. I don't know. When in doubt. Well, sometimes you just need to persuade it with a big Tanya Harding. Well, here's the older one. You could see, because it lost the little cap, I don't know if you're seeing this. Oh, just there we go. Now you can see it. Missing boot means dirt and water and grime gets in there. Grease comes out. Eventually you get this. Not supposed to do that. To get it in, you want, oh, what's this? What's this? It's a little metal ring that went around the boot that's completely disintegrated and gone. So you want a cup that's going to engage the little lip to push it up the other way. And this, it's important that this guy go in nice and square. This is the guy we want. It has a little shelf to engage that, but I don't think we're gonna have the reach that we need. So we're gonna have to figure something out. I think I got a situation that'll work. We got the receiver adapter, the cup that's pushing on the lip, and we just have the top end adapter. But because we have a little space from the control arm, see how it dips down here? We might have enough room to get it up so we can slip the other piece in. And we're using the double wrench trick. And it's kind of going. I'm easing it. And it's obviously getting in there. Very smooth. Once I feel it bottoming out, I'm going to stop. Yeah, there we go. I think that's as far as it can go. Now let's loosen it and see if we can't fit something else in there. And that should at least hold things together. Okay, this is the Hail Mary pass. If I could get this assembly under this and this over. Okay, so that's there. All right, the second camera just died on a money shot. If I was in a different industry, I'd get fired. Yeah, it's bending that all right. Look at it go. All right, let's loosen this up. And wow, look at that. A little thicker. Oh, good. Ow. All right, let's see if this works. Uh-oh. I'm getting some resistance. Let's see where we're at. Well, it came up a little bit. And, oh yeah, you can see how it's mushrooming in this out. Yeah. It caught a lip. This is slightly undersized. Oh well. So that's not going to be... Now what? We got quite a ways to go. Like a finger thickness. Yeah, I looked out. I found this little cap piece in the kit. It was buried under some piece of junk. So that'll work. Yeah, that's exactly what we need. And it turns out the designers of this tool thought about it and figured it out. Look at that. This will be perfect. Let's just run this down now. Alright, so that's in position. That's over where it needs to be. And now, this guy should just go right on. See if you can... this is what I'm doing. I got So you take this wrench, put it inside this one, and the extendo wrench. You could also get a big pipe, but the problem is getting it over the box ends of the box end wrench. It's going. How we doing? Oh, we're almost there. I'm feeling it now. But all we need to do is get it far enough to get that snap ring in. Let's keep going. Whoa, now I'm really there. I think that's it. So, all right. Let's see how we did. Well, we're not far enough. I'm just starting to see but we're on the right track, so that's good. Big old breaker bar. This will give us all the torques. Yeah, we're gonna get into it. Hopefully I don't slip on the ice out here. Wow, this is a lot of tension. But it's still going. It's still going. Smoothly. Oh, I'm starting to feel it. Yeah, it's bottomed out. Or topped out, one or the other. Either the top is hitting the bottom of that, or the bottom has gone seated all together. I think it's seated all the way. So, let us check it again. It's all the way through. Now, we can put the snap ring on. There we go. It hasn't snapped in there. Some guy's on a snowmobile right in my front yard. There, it's in there now. Let's just keep it oriented like that. Well, we'll call it here for today, and we'll be back with the exciting conclusion of ball joint tie rod, front end suspension, rebuild, restore, refresh.